go to scripture just because I have a reason that I put Jews reject the Torah. Okay,
Okay.
and that being said, we can look in Genesis 49:10 to whereas you reject the Messiah. Okay, so we can go to 49:10. Setting the premise, please.
Okay. So it says like the scepter shall not depart, or the shaver, the rod, shall not depart until the coming of Shiloh. Now, obviously,
Yeah. What is?
as established in the Medrash, Shiloh is the Mashiach. What the pasuk is saying, what the ayah, what the verse is saying, is that the scepter, the authority, is always going to remain in the hands of Judah until the coming of the Mashiach, and we can historically substantiate this prophecy as being fulfilled when we look to, for example, the days of the Geonim in the sages of the Jewish people, from, for example, the 7th century all the way until the 11th century, the 10th century. They were all from Judah. Rav Chai Gaon, Rav Amram Gaon, Rav Yehudai Gaon, Rav Sadia Gaon,
So
the Abarbanel,
okay,
the
okay.
Maharal
So
of
are you
Prague,
saying that this?
Rashi.
Are you saying? Are you saying that? Hello.
Yes,
Are you saying that the scepter or the rule is still intact?
yes. The Sabda is merely just a metaphor for the authority, meaning
That's
It
the
is?
authority of the
interesting.
Jewish nation will always remain in the
Mm.
hands of Judah. So again, as I explained, Zerubbabel
Metaphor.
Well, Sabda just means authority.
Was David a metaphor?
I don't know what this means, but anyways, so
Was
again,
the King David a metaphor? That's what I'm
You say
asking. Was King David a metaphor?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, so again, when
So
we
we're
look
talking about
throughout,
the king of
Achi,
Israel,
well
Achi,
because
who had the
you said the
scepter
Okay,
rule. You said
guys,
the rule
and the
was a
guys,
rule.
metaphor.
let me
guys,
finish.
one second. Christ's topic and the rest. How can a Jew reject the Messiah when they are waiting for the Messiah?
I
Before you ask Yaakov this, listen to your question. A Jew is waiting for the Messiah. How is he rejecting somebody that he's waiting for?
Anyways, thank you. So again, when we look throughout history,
Bro, hold on. When you're
yes,
asked a clarifying question, we expect you to answer.
okay,
I wasn't asking him. I wasn't asking Yaakov. I was asking you guys. The question is to you straight.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Christ's topic.
sense.
Okay. No, it makes a sense because the question that was asked to Yaakov, do you reject the
Your
Messiah?
question makes sense. I'm saying that them claiming speaking against the Messiah whenever they're supposed to be waiting for a Messiah is nonsensical. Yes, I'm saying that
No,
you're
they're not, bro. They're not speaking against the Messiah. They're speaking against what we believe to be the Messiah.
yes, you're begging the question, assuming Jesus to be the Mashiach.
bro.
Anyways, I want to
Okay.
continue. Can I continue? So when we look throughout history, we find many fulfillments of the prophecy of Jacob. We find, for example, the Abarbanel, right, was from Judah. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, Allah Shalom, was from Judah. All of the big leaders of Israel have historically been from Judah. Thus, we find that the scepter has not departed from Judah, and neither will depart from Judah until the
Okay, who
arrival
has
of the
the
true
scepter
Mashiach.
now? Then who has the scepter now?
Well, like the rabbis today, the predominant rabbis who come from Judah.
Oh, okay. So the Levitical priests are
Rashi,
supposed to have the scepter.
where does it say this?
I'm asking you: are the Levitical priests supposed to have the scepter? Or is Judah supposed to have the scepter? Because those are different.
Judah.
Okay, so who has the scepter of Judah?
I'm not sure like what you're asking me, like which rabbi?
I'm saying you're committing a blunder. So when you say a rabbi, the rabbi would be Levitical, right? And
What do you mean by Levitical?
like through the priesthood.
What do you mean like by like priesthood? You mean like
From the tribe of Levi, not the tribe of Judah.
What the hell? Like, can
what
you
is wrong with you?
Okay, like
what is wrong with you, bro? Do you know the Bible?
I think so, but again,
I think you don't actually, and you're over here saying that you're a defender of Judaism, and you don't even know the Bible.
I mean,
straight, brother. You guys have to understand one thing and one thing only. You can't argue or have a discussion with a Jew in reference to the Old Testament based on your understanding of it because of the New Testament.
I'm
This
not
is you
basing it on my
guys are not
understanding. I'm basing it on
comprehending.
what the scripture says, bro.
Your
Brother,
interpretation of
listen.
scripture.
Yaakov,
It's not my interpretation.
Yaakov,
So,
straight.
according to the
straight.
Torah, it says that the priests are of the Levitical priesthood. Do you disagree with that?
Yes, priesthood comes from Levi.
Right,
Yes,
exactly. That's my
prophets
claim.
and
And he's
kings
saying
come from
he's talking
Judah.
about the scepter of Judah is
So
the
Your friend
scepter of
just
Judah
refuted
is
you. Your
addressed
friend
to
just
we-
refuted you.
Judah to
Straight.
Levites.
so
Straight.
no,
Listen to your friend. He's
Yusuf,
correcting you.
Yaakov,
Yes, Sheikh.
Yaakov. So can you trace that lineage today? Can you trace it today?
So I'll tell you how Jewish lineages in general work. So what we do is we rely upon those who were able historically to trace their lineages back to David. So we know, for example, that David, his lineage comes from Judah, and we know, for example, Hillel, his lineage comes from David, so on and so forth. Or Zerubbabel, for example, comes from David. So we only need to trace ourselves back to a much later person who
That's
we
not
knew
what we're
came-
talking about.
Let me
though. We're not
finish.
talking about
Let
that,
me
though.
finish.
No, because
Let
that's
me
not what we're
finish.
talking about. We're stopping you
Let me
because that's
finish.
not what we're talking
Let
about.
me finish. Let me finish. My goodness, you people.
Let
if
you
interrupt-
finish what? Let you finish
me finish my
blundering. So
sentence,
we just
maybe?
we're
My
gonna call your
sentence?
blunder, bro.
You can correct my blunder when I finish. Anyways, so the thing is
You're
again.
just yapping, bro. You're just yapping. What we want you to
Anyways,
do
you
is
have
bring
to-
a claim. So
Yeah,
what is the
Sheikh,
claim? That
Sheikh.
the scepter is
Oh my
in
goodness.
direct lineage to these kings of
Oh my
Judah.
goodness. So again, Sheikh, if you can kindly let me finish, straight facts, please. Have some modesty, please. Let me speak. Thank you. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
I have modesty, but I'm asking you a specific
I will
question.
answer your question when you let me speak.
Look, the host asked you a specific question.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
asking you the same question. You're yapping and
Okay.
you're not addressing the claim. So
Oh,
the
well.
claim is can you show us whoever is claimed to have the scepter of Judah now, their lineage to the other Judas kings?
I will substantiate this if you let me finish speaking.
You are
Thank
not
you.
substantiating, bro.
I
You're
was
literally just yapping.
substantiating this very point. Let me finish. Host, can you mute him? Host, can you mute him?
No,
Please?
no, you don't.
No.
You have to lie, bro.
Okay, well then
We're
I
asking
can't.
you
Then
to
I can't answer your question. I can't answer
So
your
give
question
us,
if you
give
don't let
us,
me speak.
give us documentation,
Oh my
or give
goodness.
us some type of
Host,
historical
Sheikh.
evidence that
Okay,
verifies
I give up.
what you
I give up. I give up.
what you are
Listen,
claiming.
you straight. You've shown your true colors. You're afraid to discuss with a Jew. A victory to rabbinic Judaism.
Bro,
We're
stop.
waiting,
Listen, all this
Let
ad
me
hoc
finish. Let
is
me
not
speak
we're
then.
helping.
waiting, Yaakov.
Then let me speak, please.
Well, then
Okay.
we're waiting.
Hey, thank you.
Go.
So anyways, we don't have to show a direct chain back to Judah. Neither do we have to show a direct chain back to, for example, like David. We have to show a direct chain
So you
back
can't.
to. Let me finish.
So you don't.
Oh my God.
So your argument is from
Please.
silence.
What the hell? No. Anyways,
Your
yeah,
argument
that's
is from
arguments of
silence.
silence.
That's a
Oh
fallacy.
my goodness. Can
Yep.
I speak for? Can I
That was easy.
finish my
That was
point and
easy.
substantiate it, and then you can refute it?
That was easy,
You
Yaakov.
didn't
That
substantiate
was easy.
anything.
Oh my
you
goodness.
cannot
your
you can't
first.
validate the argument.
That's fine. If you
This
let me
is
finish.
my beloved
if
son,
you let.
David the king,
Oh my
enforcer.
goodness. Listen,
Listen
and then
to
you
him.
wonder,
Oh my
why.
goodness, Cyber.
And then you wonder why you have.
Whoa,
Let me.
what's
Oh my
up?
goodness. And then you wonder why you have
Cyber.
20 people in this live. I mean, not even. But like the Muslim
Listen,
bots.
What's so
man.
odd?
maybe
How
let me
many
finish.
people do you have when you go live?
More than
Yaakov?
about when I
How
go
many do
live,
you go
100
when
to
you go live?
100 to 200.
You're done, bro.
Where
Your
are
argument
your
is a
people?
fallacy.
100
Where's
to
your
200.
people at right now? Where
I
they
don't
at?
have. Yeah, I don't.
I know where they at.
Yeah, I don't have my
Are they
live.
in here?
Can I speak? Can I speak? Thank you.
I know,
I
no,
don't
no.
have
But the
my.
thing is that if you're
Listen.
famous,
Oh my goodness.
if
You
you were
people.
if you were
just
famous,
let me
if you were
speak.
famous, they would be
Just
here
let
too.
me speak. I don't have my live display on, so nobody sees me here. First of all. Second of all, let me actually address the argument now, Sheikh.
Well,
So the thing is.
yeah. So then your
don't have
claim,
an
so your
argument,
claim
bro.
again,
You just said that you
goodness.
don't
your
have
claim
any evidence
again,
to support
it
your
was
argument.
debunked.
Okay.
Another
Move
debunked.
on.
Another debunked claim.
Okay, let me call my
Another
rabbi
one.
quickly. Hello, Rabbi. Rabbi. Oh, now I'm allowed to speak? Okay, thank you. Anyways, so the thing is, again, right, when we say, for example, that how we substantiate our scholars come from, for example, Judah, we don't really need to show a chain or like a
Yeah, so
genealogy.
the
Let me
argument is from
finish.
silence. We already
Let me.
established
Oh
that.
my
Again,
goodness.
move on.